While everyone's chasing six-figure Rolex models, smart collectors are quietly building positions in watches that cost a fraction of the price but deliver serious upside. Tudor has officially stepped out of its big brother's shadow, and the numbers don't lie. We're talking secondary market gains, limited production runs, and technical specs that rival watches costing 3 times as much. What's up, Luxium family? Today we're breaking down the 7 Tudor watches that are turning heads and climbing in value right now. These aren't hype pieces, they're smart, substance-driven plays that seasoned collectors are locking in before the next price jump. So turn up your volume and let's explore which Tudors are set to deliver the biggest returns and why. Number 7. Pelagos Ultra. Starting at number 7, we have the Pelagos Ultra, reference M2543C1 A7NU0001, and this is where Tudor flexes its engineering muscles hardest. Picture this. A 43mm titanium professional diver built for depths most of us will never see. We're talking 1,000 meters of water resistance, a helium escape valve, and a META-certified manufacturer caliber ticking inside. That's master chronometer status, the same testing standard that Omega uses for its high-end pieces, now in a Tudor that costs significantly less. The dual lume system tells you everything about this watch's purpose-driven design. Green luminescence marks your critical dive indicators, blue handles the rest. It's not just aesthetic, it's functional brilliance when you're reading your watch in pitch black water. Tudor uses both Grade 2 and Grade 5 titanium in the construction, paired with their new T-Fit class system for maximum comfort. You get a 65-hour power reserve, a titanium bracelet, and a complimentary rubber strap right out of the box. Market listings currently sit between $5,000 and $7,600, depending on condition, and that spread is tightening as demand grows. Here's why this matters for investors. The Pelagos Ultra pushes into professional spec territory that's typically dominated by Omega, Planet Ocean, Ultra Deep, or Rolex's Sea Dweller models, but at literally half the entry price. Add Tudor's 5-year transferable guarantee, and you're looking at both long-term confidence and serious resale security. This is the modern Pelagos at its absolute peak. Number 6. Big Block Chronograph. Number 6 takes us back to where Tudor's chronograph legacy really began flexing. The Prince Oysterday Big Block, reference 79170. This is vintage Tudor at its finest, a 40mm beast from the 70s and 80s, with that unmistakable thick case silhouette that earned it the Big Block nickname. Why the extra thickness? Because this housed Tudor's first automatic chronograph movement, a Valjoux-based caliber set inside a Rolex-engineered oyster case. These were some of the earliest self-winding chronographs of the era. What makes collectors obsess over these? Panda dials, silver panda dials, screw-down pushers, Rolex-stamped crowns. These details aren't just aesthetic, they're the mechanical bridge between Tudor's tool watch roots and its modern chronograph era. Here's the investment angle. As Rolex Daytona prices push well into 6 figures, buyers are rotating toward Tudor's earlier related designs. The vintage chronograph market is heating up again, and the Big Block sits right in the sweet spot of that trend. Current prices range from $4,200 to nearly $11,000, and they've been trending upward hard since 2023. Clean, original examples with intact panda dials are the ones to watch. Expect them to surge hardest as the 70s and 80s Tudor era finally gets the recognition it deserves. Number 5. Pelagos FXD GMT Titanium. At number 5, we have pure utility chic. The Pelagos FXD GMT in titanium, reference M254262572NU0002. This 42mm mission-ready GMT was literally built for French naval aviation, and you can feel it the moment you strap it on. Fixed strap bars, matte black dial, bidirectional 24-hour bezel in black ceramic. Every element screams purpose over polish. The in-house caliber MT5652U delivers a 65-hour power reserve and META-certified accuracy. That's master chronometer performance in a tool watch that weighs almost nothing thanks to full titanium construction. Secondary market prices range from around $4,300 to $8,000, and here's what that spread tells us. Collectors are holding tight. Low supply, high demand, and a military provenance that you can't fake. This is a top Tudor investment because it nails a formula that's incredibly rare. In modern watchmaking, you get full titanium construction, an integrated GMT complication, genuine military heritage, and a movement certification that most brands reserve for their flagship models. It's not trying to be pretty, it's not chasing trends. It's a field instrument with collector DNA, and the market is starting to price that in. If you believe that substance outlasts hype, this is your watch. Number 4. Black Bay 58 GMT Coke. Number 4 is where vintage charm meets modern precision. The Black Bay 58 GMT in that iconic black and burgundy Coke colorway, reference M79539G1A0NRU0001. Tudor took their most wearable dive watch platform, the beloved 39mm Black Bay 58 case, and added a true traveler's complication. The result? A GMT that wears like a vintage piece but performs like a modern tool. That black and burgundy bezel instantly recalls the golden age of GMT watches, earning it the Coke nickname among collectors. But the real story is what's underneath. The in-house caliber MT5450U Meta-certified master chronometer with 65 hours of power reserve and 200 meters of water resistance. Retail sits around $3,800, but secondary market prices now range between $3,800 and $5,700, steady upward momentum driven by sustained collector demand. Here's why this is a smart play. It's not a speculative hype piece. It's a technically superior, design-balanced model that's still relatively scarce. The BB58 case size made Tudor famous among enthusiasts who were tired of oversized divers, and adding GMT functionality without bloating the case is genuinely impressive engineering. Demand continues to outpace supply, and collectors are treating this as the thinking person's Tudor, versatile enough for daily wear, historically grounded in design language, and positioned for long-term appreciation. Travel-ready functionality and vintage proportions, that's a recipe for becoming a future classic. Number 3. Pelagos FXD Chrono Giro. At number 3, Tudor does something unexpected. The Pelagos FXD Chrono Giro, reference M25827KN0001. This is a chronograph built for the peloton, not the podium. 43mm of matte black carbon composite keeps weight to an absolute minimum. The manufacturer caliber MT5813 delivers chronograph precision and a 70-hour power reserve. Pair that with a single-piece black fabric strap and red racing accents, and you've got something that feels more like professional gear than a desk accessory. Market prices range from about $3,400 up to $8,300 depending on condition and region. That spread shows you how tightly collectors are holding onto these. Why is this a top investment piece? Because it blends niche appeal, cutting-edge materials, and a robust manufacturer chronograph movement into a limited, enthusiast-focused format. Few modern chronographs combine a cycling-specific tachymeter bezel, lightweight carbon construction, and genuine tool watch pedigree. Tudor proved with this release that they know how to push into new territory while staying true to their utilitarian core. It's not for everyone, and that's exactly the point. Watches with specific purpose and limited appeal often become the most collectible because they attract passionate owners who don't sell. Number 2. Black Bay Ceramic. Number 2 is where stealth meets substance. The Black Bay Ceramic, reference M79210CNU0001. This 41mm matte black ceramic diver fuses Tudor's tool watch DNA with cutting-edge engineering. The microblasted monoblock ceramic case houses the manufacturer caliber MT56021U, a 70-hour Meta-certified master chronometer movement tested for magnetic resistance up to 15,000 Gauss. That certification level? You usually see it on watches costing twice as much. That's what makes this a standout in both performance and pedigree. Market prices range from about $2,900 to $5,900, depending on condition and completeness. Consistent demand from collectors chasing high-tech Tudor references keeps value stable and climbing. Full ceramic construction, 200 meters of depth rating, and an exhibition caseback showing off that manufacturer movement. Tudor includes both a hybrid leather rubber strap and an extra fabric strap, so you get versatility straight out of the box. Here's the investment thesis. This is one of the brand's top pieces because it combines rare materials, serious technical achievement, and the timeless Black Bay aesthetic into one sleek, all-black package. The stealth styling, weekend-proof power reserve, and transferable 5-year warranty make it equally ready for the ocean or the boardroom. Number 1. Black Bay Pro. And at number 1, we have the watch that's quietly becoming the most versatile modern Tudor, the Black Bay Pro. Reference M7947000001. Compact, rugged, and built for real travel, this 39mm steel GMT distills everything collectors love about Tudor into a package that's ready for daily adventure. Fixed 24-hour satin brush bezel, bold yellow snowflake GMT hand, domed black dial with vintage tool watch attitude. Underneath, the manufacturer caliber MT5652 delivers COSC-certified precision and a 70-hour power reserve. Current secondary market values range between $2,500 and over $13,000, depending on condition and market. That's a clear upward trend as demand continues to outstrip supply. The formula is simple but powerful. Compact proportions that wear perfectly on any wrist, a true in-house GMT movement, and the practicality of 200 meters of water resistance. The riveted steel bracelet with Tudor's T-Fit clasp adds comfort and adjustability that you notice immediately. As an investment, the Black Bay Pro sits in an incredibly sweet spot. It's more wearable and mechanically refined than larger GMT watches. It's far more accessible than Rolex's GMT Master 2. And it has that distinctive vintage look combined with restrained production numbers and strong resale momentum. This is a collector's GMT, done absolutely right. Vintage proportions, modern precision, and real-world usability wrapped into one investment-worthy steel package. It's the watch that proves Tudor isn't just stepping out of Rolex's shadow, they're carving their own path entirely. Tudor's rise has been nothing short of remarkable. And what makes it special is that the brand's best watches aren't just great investments, they're incredible to wear. Prices are already trending upward across the board, and the best time to buy a future classic is before everyone else realizes it's one. This has been your deep dive into Tudor's smartest investment watches for 2026, timepieces that don't just tell time, they tell a story of evolution, precision, and enduring value. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to Luxium for more watch content that cuts through the hype. Drop a comment below which Tudor are you adding to your collection. I'll see you in the next one.